Hey y'all, it's Holdy, and today I'm going to be talking about the best day one strats for MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty. Alright, so this year is just one of the best starts we've had for no money spent. I mean, it's given us a full program of 30, 90 plus overalls, and I mean, this first pack alone is just amazing. This is the only bad card in this first pack, and this card isn't even that. This is still a good card. I mean, like, has good defense and has really good pop. But like, this is how most packs have goon cards like this in every single one. It's a great first program, great day one stuff for MLB The Show 22. It's a great start to it, especially for no money spins, because it's really easy. I feel like this year to at least get that first pack with those juice, like those 5 juice cards. Probably the best pack in the program, and it's even better because this year the collections are not as good as like were last year, the chipper and all of them. I mean, it's still a good collection. I still think this Randy Johnson's gonna be a good card, and it's actually gonna be my goal is to get these 3 cards right here. That is my goal for this year. It's a good no money spent goal, and pretty much is I've been only played no money spent, and it's because it's a reason. This is the only good sports game for no money spent, and it's really just a great thing about SES. But here, so let's just get into it, and here is the main thing you want to do, and that is the featured program moments. So there's 30 of these, so you just do the math. That's 15k, and that's how much each gap is. So doing all these by yourself is just like from this pack to that pack. If you think that isn't a lot, until you realize that while you do all these ones, you're getting a minimum of 300 XP, and that's for the ones like the hit one home run. All ones where you're pitching or hitting multiple innings or you mess up. So I'm like on this one, the tied 6 total bases, I got like 1.3k XP. That's 18k XP, and that's 30. So it's a ton of XP. This is probably the most XP you're gonna get in this entire moment, without a doubt. It is, unless you do March to October, which is just so time consuming. It's not really the best strat. And they actually I did something I liked, and they made it where you can't just keep on doing showdowns over and over again and keep on getting vouchers. And I like that they did that. I feel like that was kind of just boring to just play showdown over and over and over again. And I like how they did this year. And also this collection right here for this Babe Ruth is probably the third best way behind the moments in doing the showdown. And that's because this Babe Ruth right here, it's a pretty easy card to get. I mean, you can get 12 program stars like it's nothing. And the missions are actually are ones I like, because this one is play mini season game, which I think looks pretty cool, and a bunch of just super easy things. Like the hardest one is probably getting 5 strikeouts or 5 hits, and those are easy. This one, 3 common players for star, and then you just do all these moments, and you get 4 show MLB Show packs, and then you get 1,000 stubs and this Babe Ruth card, which is alright. I mean, it's nothing great, but the main thing is it gives you that 10k XP for his face of the franchise. And real quick, I'm actually gonna go over who I think the best options for each pack is, and start off with what I think is the best pack. It's really, I'm gonna be honest, it's between 3 cards. This Kyle Tucker card, which is something I think it's really good if you need a good um, outfielder, like defensively, because he has really good stats, and that lefty power is really good, because I struggle lefty. I don't think this Mike Trout's that good of a card, because he only has one really good hitting stat. I mean, it's still a good card, but and if it was in a different pack, it'd probably be one of the best ones. But this first pack is just so loaded that I wouldn't really go with this one. And I would say my second choice for this pack would be this Mitch Haniger. Just absolute jack power, good contact. It's the only stat that's like iffy is that contact, both that good arm and high silver defense and 58 speed. This is gonna be a really good right field card. And then this card is just gonna be an absolute early game goon. This card is amazing. One of my favorite, probably gonna be on my team for a while. One of my favorite cards I've seen in this game so far. I mean, just jacked hitting stats, definitely go with this guy, Corey Seager, and then. But I'd also say Kyle Tucker and Mitch Haniger are also good. This pack, I mean, it's not really as strong. Uh, this Carson Kelly's bad. This CJ Cron is pretty good, but 68 contact holds it back. Cody Bellinger has good defense, but his hitting stats aren't that good. And Jake Cronenworth got robbed on his lefty-lefty power, which makes the only real good card is this Logan Webb with a sinker cutter and a slider and changeup with good break and I mean decent per nine for this early season. Logan Webb is the card you want. It's like the only card you should pick from this one. None of these other cards are really that good, so go with Logan Webb. Next, we got the AL East, and this is like another really good pack. Not as good as the first one, um, but the only card I wouldn't recommend getting is this Wander Franco because he has no pop, but he has really good defense. I just don't like how he has like really one good hitting stat. And next up is Alex Manoah. I don't like how he has a fastball sinker. The mix isn't that good, but his per nines are really good. I still think he's a good card. I mean any dude with a sinker with um not the best break, but pretty good control will always be a good card. So I think he's gonna be a pretty decent pitcher if you need one. But and then everyone knows Aroldis Chapman. I mean, he just throws gas. He has outlier, so he's gonna be hitting like 101, 102 with that good a per nine. It's a splitter, which is a really good pitch, and with that velo. But I think the two main options right here is the Cedric Mullins, which has good speed, good fielding. Not the best arm, but I think he'd be really good in left field because I think he still gets gold defense in left field, and with pretty good hitting stats. But the best one, without a doubt, is this Rafael Devers. He has a really good swing, 89, 85, 106. The only bad stat is his power, lefty-lefty, but with that 85 contact, it's not that big of a deal. I'd say go with Rafael and actually probably Chapman over Cedric. And then in a least, this one, I don't really like this Francisco Lindor. I just don't think he has one really good. I don't think his hitting stats are that good this year. He has good fielding though, so if you want a good defensive shortstop, go with him. He goes to play second base. The JT Realmuto is the worst card in this pack, even though he has good defense, good speed. I think Josh Bell is a really good card in this pack. He's got good pop, good contact, switch hitter, and he can play left. He can play the corners and first base. But I think he's this. I'd say the second best. Third best would be this Ronald Acuna, just because his live series is so close to this one, just a better version of it. There's not really a point to get this one, although it's still a really good card. But I'd say the best one right here is this Jazz Chisholm. I mean, just great speed, great fielding, and his hitting stats are really balanced, so I don't mind how low they are because they're all very similar. So he doesn't have a weak spot on this card. So I'd say go this Jazz or this Josh Bell. And for the last two packs, these ones are probably the weakest ones. I don't think this Byron Buxton's that good. It's just like his live series. It's pretty much his live series. This Emmanuel Clase is probably going to be your choice. Or this Casey Mize. Benintendi card, it's alright. I mean, I've used this for his moment, and I don't really like his swing that much. And then we have this Louis Bob, which is actually a really good card. I think this card, if you want a hitter out of this, if you want a bat out of this pack, go with Louis Bob. But I'd say go with either Emmanuel Clase for that outlier and cutter, or Casey Mize for his mix and his good hits per nine. And for the last pack, this is probably, in my eyes, the weakest pack because this Tommy Edmond is not good. I mean, 50 power on righty just holds it back, even though it does have good defense. And that's the thing. A lot of these cards are going to be fast, are really fast with good defense, but have that one hitting stat that just holds them back. And it's really evident with this Tommy Edmond. And then probably next to go would be this Joey Votto, just because he's a platoon bat. That's all he's really going to be used for now. Because at 61, 68, especially when you're going lefty-lefty, it's just really hard to use. Which it'd still be good early game, but once you get into All-Star, Hall of Fame, he's really not going to be that good of a card unless he's on your bench, and that's not a really good option. We have Brian Reynolds, that's just a better back because he has that good contact, a switch hitter with way better speed and defense, and honestly, he has a really good swing in this game. But I would say the definitive pick here is Devin Williams. I mean, he throws hard. He's got good control. He's got really good break. Like his cutter and screwball. I mean, this guy is. You really only need 3 pitches from him. That circle, cutter, and screwball. It's all you need of those per nines. And especially with a weak pack like this, where there's only really 3 good options. This is Brian Reynolds, Devin Williams, and Marcus Stroman. I'd say go with Devin Williams. And after that, it's just choice packs, which is something I forgot to add. These 6 packs, you don't actually get to choose the cards you get. You have to go all the way back here and get to 2,850. Yeah, 2,850. I forgot how to say that number. 1,000 XP. And then once you get there, then you'll start getting your choice cards. But those are the cards you really want to get when you pull. But honestly, a lot of these guys have almost every single one of these cards are going to be viable, especially early on. Except for probably, I'd say if you get this, Carson Kelly's like the one card I don't really like in this pack, or maybe this. Actually, Carson Kelly's the one card in this game which I don't like, which makes sense because he plays for the Diamondbacks. But anyway, that's gonna be the video. That's gonna be the best definitive method to do, and it's just gonna be these moments, and then your showdown. Pretty basic stuff, but it's a really good opening to the season. I'm really excited for this year of MLB The Show. I'm gonna be making a No Money Spin series, so this will be like technically my first episode, but really here so you guys can get on the right track, because MLB The Show, Dynasty can kind of be a lot when you don't know what you're doing. And I hope this helped y'all. Hope this will help you get that Goon Squad. And yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one.